it's one of the things, isn't it? Like, as soon as you bring up NHS or anything like that, like, people, it don't get pushed out. YouTube don't even like pushing it out, you know what I mean? So it's one of them. But yeah, see what I mean? It ain't even been pushed out to the first 200 people. Normally they push it out to the first 200 people to test it, and then from there, obviously it goes to the next, what, 600, is it? Because I've got a mate who works for, well, not for YouTube, but he works with them doing stuff. So, but yeah, obviously, listen, I know what it's like with monetization, AdSense, and all that kind of caper, you know what I mean? But the thing is, anyway, why I'm ranting on anyway is basically, so I went to my doctor's the other day, yeah, and they said, my doctor basically said, go get a share care agreement about your ADHD. So I went to Priory, yeah, I got a share care agreement, blah, blah, blah. Then they said, right, you got to go on trial, pay for the medication, and then come back, see if this one works. They tried me on methylphenidate. Yeah, that's the one, yeah, methylphenidate. So basically, I tried that one anyway, yeah, and yeah, I found that one a little bit strong, so they put me on the next one, lisdexamphetamine. I found that one a little bit better, like, I could sort of cope with that better, you know what I mean? But I'm one of these who listens to other people, like mates who have got ADHD and stuff like that. They say I've got combined ADHD, which is, I think it's like in the middle of the two, innit? Or basically all three, but you're in the middle of them. I think there's two, but I'm basically the bracket in the middle. Anyway, cut a long story short, yeah, Amfexa, I ended up going on, I think it's Amfexa, is it? Yeah, Amfexa. And yeah, this is where it gets interesting, because they sent this care share agreement over, because I said, listen, just give me that one, because I ain't getting trialed through no more, because it's like a 4-week trial. You got to pay for the medication. The medication for them Amfexa was £450. Like, that's ridiculous amounts of money, you know what I mean? So so what did I do? Yeah, so basically I got the care share agreement. I sent it to the doctors. The doctor called me up and they went, we can't take that care share agreement. I said, why not? I said, you told me to go and get a care share agreement to get prescribed ADHD, and then we'll be able to issue the medication. So so yeah, basically that's what they said. And you know what, my head's gone scrambled now. Yeah, that's what they said basically anyway. And they said they can't do it because they don't take Priory on as one of their people, basically. And I was like, well, why didn't you tell me that before you sent me there, you know what I mean? Because you sent me all the way to get a share care agreement, made me spend £2,500 on, like, yeah, good brother. Yeah, made me spend £2,500 on a share care agreement, on medication, on different trials and all this, yeah. And like, and then I go to the doctors and they turn around and say, sorry, we can't issue that because basically we don't take them on as partners, blah 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 blah. But yeah, listen, that's my rant for the day anyway. And then the other thing is with the hospitals, like, the hospitals are quite good. Like, I had a biopsy done there, innit, a punch biopsy, and I had a little fin in my eye which I had a biopsy on, which they scraped off. And the oncology people, they were brilliant, you know what I mean? But they said like, you got a lump there, because I've got like this lump here in my temple. You can even hear it. Cut a long story short, yeah, I went to see the doctors because they said, you go and get a lump looked at, and then get referred to have an ultrasound on your temple. So I'm already waiting for the results for the biopsy there and the biopsy there. But cut a long story short, the woman was concerned about, I had a lump here and then I got a lump here. You can probably see the swelling, you know what I mean? Look. But yeah, cut a long story short, I went in to have, fucking, I keep forgetting what I'm going to say. That's ADHD, Peter. But yeah, basically, I went in and I went into my doctor's and they said they couldn't feel anything. And I was like, it's there. And I was even getting their fingers and having to sort of rub it up the spot. And they were saying, no, I still can't feel it. And like, that's the funny thing, because the hospital felt it, my wife can feel it, everyone I know can feel it when I put their finger on it, I can feel it, but they're saying they can't feel it. It's like, what's going on here, you know what I mean? I don't know whether I need to change doctors, what sort of advice I need on it, you know what I mean? But it's a funny one, mate, honestly. Everyone you talk to down there is like, yeah, it's a bit of a funny one. But listen, how are you people? You soldiering on? Listen, positive motivation anyway for the day. It is what it is, isn't it? You just got to crack on and stay motivated, stay humble, stay focused, stay blessed, stay in the moment. Keep yourself fit and strong as much as you can. I'm 42 now, so like, trying to keep myself in check, innit? Which is hard to do when you're always fighting the fucking doctors and not what, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's one of them ones. What will be at the end of the day. There'll be robots walking around soon anyway, so don't worry about it. Look, this field will probably be like World War III Robotniks. But listen, have a good one, people. Stay blessed.